I'm Jamie. This is Sarah, my wife. We're the Baesslers. So we're stewards of a second-generation home building company here in Greeley.
We're invited to what was called a JOG. It was a weekend, and we went to Tennessee, and JOG stands for Journey of Generosity.
You know, prior to that journey of generosity, if somebody had asked me if I was generous or if we were generous, sure, you know, I'd write a check, would financially support some different ministries in the church, and but that's really it.
But it was basically hearing other people's stories of extreme generosity. It was really inspiring to us, and it was an entire weekend where we got to digest it. So at the Journey of Generosity, we were exposed to an acronym for giving, and the concept is so different from just giving money. It's being generous with your life, and life, in that word, each letter stands for something. L is for labor, I is for influence, F is for finances, E is for expertise. And we all have something to give.
As we came back to work and within the business, I was able to explore other ideas of how to be generous, and recognizing that we really can build a culture focused on people. I mean, it's the Lord's company already. I recognized an entirely new thought process, and I'm pretty strategically minded, and really came back and go, I have to have a giving plan. And what that can look like is actually one of the gifts you can give is a gift of an appreciated asset. And from a financial perspective, it's an incredibly powerful gift, because the reality is we could give 30 to 40% more gifting an appreciated asset. So that's just a whole other realm that I've never explored, and could provide additional financial impact on some of the base things we had done. And we've made some progressions where we now offer volunteer time off, and strongly encourage our team members to use that volunteer time off to go to different charities or ministries or wherever somebody else's passions lie. They have time available. We're giving them time at work to go do that and not take it from their family.
The generosity that we're experiencing is really based on the principle that it is God's, and we're just stewards of it. We're just here to take care of it, to help it go forth and multiply. Just be that pipeline of giving what's God's and directing it to where maybe He's putting it on our hearts, and it's been a huge blessing. I think the important thing for Jamie and I is that we have different abilities, and being able to give, honestly, the best thing it's done for us is it's made our marriage better. We want to continue being generous. We want to grow in generosity, and we want to leave our footprint, if you will, in the sand, as far as just one of many, where it starts to be more and more.